俺と付き合ってくれ、渚。お前のことが好きだ。だから、これからもずっと俺と一緒にいてほしい。
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 20 most romantic anime series.
要するにさ、舞さん、大好きだ
Number 20, Snow White with the Red Hair. A creative reimagining of the classic fairy tale, this anime delivers plenty on the romance front. Shirayuki is a young herbalist whose unusual red hair attracts the wrong kind of attention. When Prince Raj orders her to serve as his concubine, it sets her on a journey to freedom, self-acceptance, and of course, love.
悪かった。俺は善。
私は白雪。
Shirayuki's friendship and eventual romance with Prince Zen Wisteria is well developed, with Shirayuki healing Zen from the poisoned apple to their declaration of love.
すまん。欲を出した。
It helps that Shirayuki is no doormat, but is resourceful and principled. Despite the differences in their social status, Shirayuki and Zen are equals in all the ways that matter. Number 19, My Love Story. A contender for the ultimate feel-good anime, My Love Story simultaneously adheres to and skirts around romance tropes.
ありがとう。ありがとう。
While earnest and inherently likable, Takeo's massive physique tends to be rather off-putting for girls, especially in comparison to best boy, Makoto Sunakawa. Fortunately, Rinko Yamato is different. Along with having an unconventional male protagonist, My Love Story genuinely explores the romance between Takeo and Rinko, who are an official couple for the majority of the series.
好きです。初めて会った時からです。
好きです。初めて会った時からです。
Takeo and Rinko are adorable together, while Madhouse's animation helps add a touch of magic to make the show shine even brighter.
俺を好きになってくれてありがとう。リンコ。
Number 18, Maison Ikkoku. It's love at first sight when Godai meets Kyoko.
Would this happen to be Maison Ikkoku?
Created by Rumiko Takahashi of Inuyasha and Ranma 1/2 fame, this slice-of-life anime is perfect for slow-burn fans. Set in Tokyo during the 1980s, the series follows young tenant Yusaku Godai's love for his manager Kyoko Otonashi, but Kyoko's grief for her late husband impedes their relationship, especially when both Godai and Kyoko believe each love other people.
May I ask who's,
My husband's.
husband?
Despite its long episode count, Maison Ikkoku is more than worth your time, especially for all the twists and turns it has.
I love you!
Please stop saying that, you'll wake the neighbor.
Number 17, Ouran High School Host Club. A classic series that more than earned its reputation, Ouran High School Host Club walks the line between sickly sweet and relentlessly hilarious, usually pulling off both tones splendidly.
でもさっきの先輩、ちょっとかっこよかったですよ。
As the female lead in a reverse harem, Haruhi is surrounded by various potential suitors, all of which are quite charming. That said, most of the overtly passionate displays of affection come from the host club members entertaining their guests. While the manga delves deeper into the central romances, the anime has quite a few emotionally captivating scenes that will tug at the heartstrings of any romantic.
これからは俺がいる。お前が一人にならないように、せいぜい目を離さないことにするよ。
Number 16. Tsurezure children. What can be better than following one couple on the road to happily ever after? How about following 4? In this anthology show, young students struggle to confess their feelings for their crushes.
かれこれ10分まだ勇気が出ないのか
The series is true to the experience of young love, with plenty of fluff, awkwardness, social comedy, and of course, romance.
僕梶さんのこと好きになれそうな気がする
Some couples' relationships are established early on, whereas others have a will they, won't they dynamic. It's a short anime, and the relationships are left unresolved. But for your fluff hit, there are few series better.
好きです
Number 15. Maid-sama. In many ways, Maid-sama is fairly conventional and predictable, but the anime is elevated to a higher level thanks to the main couple's chemistry.
こんなのもし学校のやつらに見られたら
わおこりゃびっくり会長だ
Usui is the ultimate dream boy who loves to tease Misaki, the student council president who secretly works at a maid cafe. While Usui gets on Misaki's nerves, the two share an unbreakable bond, one that seems to defy time and space.
なんでってそりゃ
When it comes to romance, Maid-sama is a bit of a slow burner. That said, whenever Usui and Misaki share the screen, romantic tension is normally not far behind.
好きだよ愛想
お前なんか嫌いだ
Number 14. Horimiya. Speaking of high school romance, you know you're getting a great one when the title is a ship name. Horimiya is a portmanteau of lovers Kyoko Hori and Izumi Miyamura, two high school students with secrets of their own. Hori's popularity in school hides the fact that she is raising her young brother on her own. Meanwhile, Miyamura is a gloomy otaku at school and a tattooed punk at home.
何言ってんですか同じクラスの宮村ですよ
When they each discover their true identities, the shared secret serves to bring them closer together.
宮村
何堀さん
Hori and Miyamura's romance is sweet and wholesome as they learn to look past the typical high school stereotypes and get to know each other's true selves. It's a win for us.
バカなのは堀さんの方だ俺が好きなのは普通の女の子じゃなくて堀さんだから
Number 13. Honey and Clover. There's something about romance in an apartment building that is so irresistible. This time, 5 college art students get involved in increasingly complicated love triangles and misunderstandings.
これを持てこれを持て
When Hagumi Hanamoto arrives at the complex, it isn't long before students Yuta and Shinobu fall in love and compete with each other for her affections. Meanwhile, Takumi falls for widow Rika Harada, while pottery master Ayumi pines for the unavailable Takumi. Taking place over 4 years, the anime skillfully depicts its relationship entanglements with bittersweet realism. It's one of the best romantic anime of the mid-aughts. Number 12. My Dress-Up Darling. This anime is full of love, and not just for cosplay. Wakana Gojo's talent for tailoring Hina dolls leads to a faithful meeting with fashionista classmate Marin Kitagawa.
私がコスしたくて作ったの
When Marin asks him to make her a costume based on her favorite video game character, they quickly begin a partnership that eventually becomes much more. The combination of an extroverted girl with an introverted boy is an entertaining one, and their moments are sweet and cute.
また明日ね
はい
It's so great to witness shy Wakana step out of his shell and accept his gift, all thanks to the magic of cosplay.
ガチで点上げなんだけど浴衣着てきてよかった
Number 11. Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku. Considering the target audience, most shoujo anime tend to revolve around teenage characters. While that is perfectly fine, Wotakoi, Love is Hard for Otaku's older cast comes as a welcome change of pace from the normally green characters.
やっぱり持つべきものは弘隆だな。
じゃあ俺でいいじゃん。
Introducing multiple couples at different stages in their relationships, Wotakoi replaces grandiose declarations of love with more intimate and realistic interactions.
でも俺も
弘隆と一緒に見たい。
Wotakoi's strength lies in the four main characters, who all stand out as individuals and are not solely defined by their relationship status. Whenever the anime gets romantic, the moments are always fully earned and effective. Number 10. The Dangers in My Heart. What a premise! Loner Kiyotaro Ichikawa fantasizes about murdering his classmates, especially the beautiful middle schooler come model, Anna Yamada. What begins as a psychological thriller at best turns into romance as Kiyotaro gets to know Anna, quirks and all.
ありがとう。
Eventually, Kiyotaro opens up to the world through his relationship with her, beginning to shed his antisocial tendencies.
市川って面白いね。
The anime's comic and unflinching portrayal of middle school awkwardness and edginess is one of its strengths. Kiyotaro and Anna are well written, and when they do fall in love, it's a satisfying payoff. Also, short boy and tall girl, we are more than here for it.
よしよし。
Number 9. Boys Over Flowers. A precursor to Ouran High School Host Club, this anime follows middle-class Tsukushi Makino in her first year at the elite Eitoku Academy. It isn't long before she gets tormented by a group of 4 boys known as the Flower Four.
You act like you own the place. Just because your fathers are big shots doesn't give you the right to treat us like dirt.
One of these boys, Tsukasa Domyoji, is intrigued by the strong-willed Tsukushi, but she, repelled by Tsukasa's arrogance, prefers his much nicer friend Rui.
Why is he even talking to me? Looking at him up close, he's pretty cute.
But just as Tsukasa and Tsukushi learn to respect one another and eventually get together, class differences threaten to drive them apart. It's a satisfying emotional journey. And Tsukushi's refusal to put up with the Flower Four's taunts is inspiring. This Pride and Prejudice style romance is a keeper.
Why are you two staring into each other's eyes like that?
Number 8. A Sign of Affection. It's not every day a series features a character with hearing loss. Yuki Itose is an ordinary college student, communicating through sign language and lip reading. When an English language tourist asks her for directions, she's rescued by a multilingual Itsuomi, who it turns out attends her university as well.
よかった。話せる人来てくれた。
Unlike other romance anime, Yuki and Itsuomi's romance is mercifully free of contrived drama, especially misunderstandings.
手話でどうやんの?
Still, there are plenty of obstacles to overcome, including Yuki's obviously jealous friend Oshi and Itsuomi's friend Emma, who is likewise in love with him. The romantic development, as well as the show's research into sign language, makes this anime stand out from the rest.
今キス。
Number 7. Kamisama Kiss. Nanami Momozono is an ordinary high school student who becomes unhoused thanks to her father's gambling debts. When she saves a man called Mikage from a dog, he gives her his home in gratitude.
そして何より君の方が私よりあの家にふさわしい。
It turns out this home is actually a shrine, and Nanami is now its new god. With the new title comes Mikage's old familiar, a fox demon named Tomoe. But even as Nanami and Tomoe grow closer, a love between a human and demon cannot be. Or can it? A lighthearted mix of Inuyasha and Fruits Basket, this anime makes its central romance clear, with Nanami's proactive spunkiness and Tomoe's tsundere tendencies. Also, Tomoe changing his mind about Nanami and developing feelings for her is so poignant. This couple is adorable.
心からだ。
Number 6. My Happy Marriage. We've covered Snow White, and now it's time for Cinderella. Looked down on for her lack of powers, Mio Saimori is forced by her stepmother to become a servant in her own house. Mio hopes, however, of an arranged marriage to escape her awful family. Unfortunately, her fiancé is none other than Kyoka Kudo, a coldly aloof commander infamous for his fleeing brides.
工藤家当主、工藤清香だ。
Fortunately for Mio, Kyoka is far from the monster he's reputed to be. A twist on both Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, this anime's romance blossoms beautifully as Mio gains confidence and Kyoka's icy exterior melts.
私への迷惑を考える必要はない。お前を誘ったのは他でもない。私だ。
My Happy Marriage's themes of overcoming trauma is a powerful and poignant one, with a main pairing we won't forget anytime soon.
いいな。何があっても私が必ず駆けつける。
Number 5. Toradora. Like most timeless romances, Ryuji and Taiga's meet-cute ends with the short-tempered girl punching the misunderstood boy in the face. Toradora established many tropes that would become increasingly popular in anime and manga, although few series come close to matching the original. While the early chapters where Ryuji and Taiga are only begrudgingly helping each other are mostly comedic, around episode 8, Toradora shifts towards a more dramatic tone.
死ぬまでの俺の人生をお前にやる。俺はお前が。ちょっと待ったー。
Romance is sprinkled throughout the entire series. However, the final 7 or so episodes are just one shot to the heart after another.
One more time.
Number 4. Lovely Complex. The most basic love story involves a boy meeting a girl, the two do nothing but argue, Cupid appears, causing their feelings to turn to love.
イカ食おうぜ。イカ焼き。
大谷って小さいのに手はちゃんと男の子やねんな。
Lovely Complex shows that any formula, no matter how overused, can work when handled with a deft touch. Putting aside a substantial size difference, Koizumi and Otani share a lot in common, but the two equally short-tempered students are constantly struggling to come to grips with their feelings for each other.
お前はこんなチビを彼氏にしたいんか？
From the pair's hilarious days as friends to the dramatic final stretch packed with ex-lovers and tear-jerking confessions, Lovely Complex is an unforgettable and frequently moving journey.
小泉。
Number 3. Kimi ni Todoke. From Me to You. Sawako Kurunama is kind, shy, and innocent. Unfortunately, her classmates cannot see beyond the fact that Sawako resembles the girl from The Ring. The timid teenager is all alone until the non-judgmental Shoto Kazuhiya stumbles onto her path, beginning a friendship that is just as much about personal growth as romance.
いいよ。ゆっくりで。
While the anime takes its sweet time getting there, Kimi ni Todoke does a splendid job of showing how these two rather different people fall in love. By the end, Sawako and Kazuhaya feel like proper soulmates, not due to some exciting Hollywood gesture, but because the couple shares a special bond founded on many awkward but adorable interactions.
ちゃんと黒沼のこと正面から見れてなかった気がするんだ。
Number 2. Fruits Basket. As an adaptation of the beloved manga and a reboot of 2001's anime adaptation, 2019's Fruits Basket updates the classic series for a modern audience while sticking true to the source material's core appeal.
嫌ならさらっていくから覚悟して。
Orphaned and temporarily unhoused, Toru Honda moves in with the cursed Soma family, who have a habit of transforming to animals at the slightest touch. While there are some reverse harem elements, Fruits Basket is more of an emotion-driven drama that thoroughly explores the psyches of the characters, especially the core trio of Toru, Kyo, and Yuki. Love, heartbreak, and humor, Fruits Basket has it all. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. All's fair in love and war. The heads of the student council, President Miyuki Shirogane and Vice President Kaguya Shinomiya, are among the most powerful students in the whole school. And of course, there are feelings involved.
私だって恋の一つもしてみたい年頃なのです。
The twist? Shirogane and Kaguya are both tsunderes, who'd rather walk on coals than confess their feelings for each other. Cue hilarity as the two try to trick each other into confessing first, with a fun narrator keeping score.
そうだな。まあ、いいんじゃないか。
You could cut through this pair's sexual tension with a knife. At first played for laughs, and then played straight as the series transitions into drama. For big laughs and heart-tugging romance, this is the series to watch.
言いたかったですよね。
Which other romantic anime series do you feel is a love story for the ages? Let us know in the comments.
ありがとう。一緒にいてくれて。
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.